I wanted to introduce our last presentation, David Smith here with Little Things.
Okay, so in this musical, this follows the journey of Ben and Sarah after they separate. And so we're going to do scene 4 here, called Bee's Nest, where Sarah enters her soon-to-be new attorney's office. In terms of the cast, we have Kim Maresca as Bee, we have Jackie Washam as Sarah, we have Matthew Liu as Evil Paralegal 1, and we have Jenna Kersey as Evil Paralegal 2. So I'll let them take it away.
Complaint and shove it up your ass. Oh, you're gonna take me to arbitration? Good luck.
B, I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news.
Good news first.
New clients out in the lobby. Sarah Street. She's got a Gucci bag.
That is good news.
She says she wants to be reasonable. She wants to settle.
Settle? We're not gonna make any money if she settles.
I told you there was bad news.
Nobody settles with me. Bring her in. I'll take care of it.
This way. Dear, dear, come in, future's on. Esquire, pleasure. Do you need a tissue?
Oh, thanks. I can feel your pain. I can feel it right away. Tell me what happened.
He texted me that he's getting a lawyer, and I've never hired a lawyer before.
He asked for the divorce by text? What a jerk. That's an affront to her dignity.
And your sovereignty as a human being.
Go on.
Well, at first it worked, but we want such different things for the kids. He pushes them so hard. The kids have soccer, theater class, voice lessons, and now he wants to get season tickets to the Phillies.
Oh.
They can't be running around all weekend. Just let them be kids. I quit my job to raise the kids. And now his career is set, and I don't even have a resume. I want to settle this divorce now and starting over.
Of course we can settle this quickly, dear. It won't be what's best for the kids, but if you're not willing to fight,
What do you mean, not best for the kids?
what's best for the kids is for you to win. Then you can be sure you can give them the life they deserve. Tell me about this man.
Well, during the marriage, he took care of pretty much everything in terms of the finances and the house.
He took care of everything? Sounds like he's controlling.
Controlling.
Got it.
No, I mean, he worked really hard.
He worked hard, so he wasn't with the kids that much? It sounds like as a father, he was a derelict.
Derelict. Got it.
But
Tell me, dear, does he have any secret bank accounts that you don't know about?
well, I don't know.
So it's possible he has some secret bank accounts.
I
Yeah,
guess.
that's fraud. Fraud!
Got it.
Don't worry, dear. We're gonna get this controlling, derelict, fraud of a man.
Those are some really mean things to say.
I mean, this is divorce. There's a lot of means in divorce. You're gonna have to get used to the means. You've got to understand one thing. You all walk through my door. Some end up in tons of blame, and others wind up poor. The difference isn't luck or smart. The difference isn't height. It all comes down to how they choose to fight. There's not a lot of candies, hearts, and chocolates in divorce. There's not a lot of cutes and nices, of course. Of course. The difference between ending up a pauper or queen is understanding,
Embracing.
and mastering the means. This ain't no game. Trust me, he'll do the same. You wanna get some green The ends justify the means.
I don't know how comfortable I am with
The
this.
knives come out. That's what it's all about. You can't be too clean. The ends justify the means. When you walked in here, I could see right away that you're a smart and confident chick. And when you told your story, I could tell right away the guy you married is a really big prick.
B.
You deserve so much. You deserve it all. We'll work together to make sure that we pay. But promise me right now, if I show you how, you'll do every little thing that I say. You wanna keep me on stop.
Hell yeah.
You gotta play kind of rough. Do it, girl. You want the in-betweens. The ends justify the means. You want the kids. Of course. He didn't raise them. You did.
Damn right.
Worst dad I've seen. Huh? The ends justify the means. You were the perfect wife. You gave up your life, and when he needed you, you always stood by. I did. But while you stayed at home, he was free to roam, and everything he ever said was a lie. So now you're justified to tell your own little lies. It doesn't matter if you fib or you fudge. It's a great setup.
He'll blow
And then
up.
we'll put it in a brief to the judge. Don't use your head. Just do what I say instead. We'll drop the guillotine.
Yeah,
the ends justify the means. Sarah, what's it gonna be? Father or queen? Who gave up their career for the kids, huh? And who's gonna be in charge of them?
I'll do it. For the kids.
Good. We've got just a few documents for you to sign.
Yeah, I've got it right here. Sign here.
And here.
Okay, yeah, oh, and here.
And this one.
Oh, and that one. Yeah. Got it.
She dated it.
Don't date anything. We put on the dates.
Sorry.
We need a couple of copies of this one.
Okay?
1,
Yes.
2,
Done it.
3,
Right.
4, 5, 6.
Good. Now, he wants to see the kids, right?
Yes.
Well, he can't. He doesn't get what he wants until we get what we want. That's how it works.
I don't know.
Trust me. He'll give us whatever we want in due time. He won't get a custody hearing for months. I wrote a book on delaying tactics. Oh, I have another trial. Oh, I'm on vacation. Oh, I have a funeral to go to. Now, pay close attention. This is what I call the playbook.
The playbook.
Yeah, if you're gonna win, you need to do your part.
I don't know. This playbook would cause a lot of problems.
Cause problems, you're getting a divorce. I'll just put it right here in your purse. When you need it, it'll be there. And trust me, one day you will need it. Now, we just need to get one more little thing.
What's that?
We call it a retainer. 10,000 should be good. Think of it as an investment in the kids,
In the kids.
in their future.
Well, I guess if that's normal,
You
then...
can write us a check on your way out. B. She's scared as hell.
You do your job so well. The worst dad I've seen.
The ends justify the means. It's just a game. Every case is the same. We're gonna get some green.
We're gonna get some green.
It's gonna be a scene.
There's that.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so, who wants to start?
I'll start. I really enjoyed it. Top to bottom, everything was clear. I thought the lyrics were really clever. I thought the pastiche music was really well constructed. My only thought is, you got to a certain point in the song, before you went into the silent that I wish you had finished big somehow right there. My impulse right at that moment was to give you a big show-stopping applause. And then I felt all the tension, even though it was fun what you did. Musically as a song, for me, diluted, and I didn't have the same impulse at the end. And I don't know if anybody else had that feeling, but I just wondered if you could somehow look at giving some of that material earlier or whatever, so it's tighter at the end.
I think that's a great point. Something we discussed before. When she leaves, or actually when she says, "I'll do it for the kids," that's kind of the.
Well, you almost went the button right after that.
Yeah, we were talking about like how do we shorten it while keeping the.
Or how do you keep it up in the air?
Yeah, that's I think, and I think that.
But I have nothing critical to actually say about the song. I thought it was really, really well done. And it's obviously a pretty broad comedy show, which I didn't see, couldn't actually tell when I was reading about it, because the husband seemed so sincere.
Well, I think that's a great point. We discussed whether we were going to shorten it, because I do think when the show's produced, this segment will be shortened, the song. But we decided to present the whole thing so you can see everything. But I've gotten that feedback.
Well, just say shorten the song, shorten the extension before the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm mixed with it because having seen the first 15 minutes, I sort of know where to start. And that song kind of perfectly executes what you were trying to do. Like, I think it's really good musically. And the interesting thing is, we've had a few songs today where we've talked about, like, particularly as a director, if you leave a character on stage and they're not involved in the song, then it's sometimes tricky for one character to be singing another one. Whereas that one, Sarah's a character, right? I mean, it was perfectly all about her, even though you've got someone else belting their lungs out around them, and I can see absolutely how that gets staged, where she's just getting bombarded. And I think that's the shift at the end. I don't mind. It really depends on how vital the lawyer is to the rest of what's coming, because what happens the minute Sarah leaves is the song totally shifts off a song that is like, she is just having to get bombarded, but you can see the process of what she's dealing with and what she's thinking, and then the minute she leaves, then the focus, like a spotlight, just goes straight back onto the lawyer, and maybe that is what is needed for what's going to come after that. So I don't know, it's sort of really very successful in trying to do that shift of, let's bombard Sarah, watch her make a decision right or wrong, and then literally the spotlight just goes bang onto this other character. I quite like that, if that character is going to justify it for the rest of the show. If we get to see the lawyer again, which I think we do, yeah. If we ever saw that lawyer again, you go, don't end the song with the lawyer. But seeing as that is building to something later on, I think it's really successful.
Yeah, I mean, what I was thinking is when she leaves, maybe we cut right to, we're going against some green, so you just have that ending, the big ending, but it's not the whole verse.
Yeah, probably tighter, because I think the same focus, the shift of focus would happen, right, without needing quite as much of it.
Yeah. I agree with that. But I wanted to present it also.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And kind of like Neil said, the only thing was where, it's over. No, it's not over.
Right.
And that happened more than once. That happened a few times. And then you get to sit, okay, let's see, when is it actually going to end? Not that I wanted it to end, but I wasn't sure. Now, I don't know if that's good or bad, because things did happen that moved it forward continuously, so that wasn't a bad thing. It was just a matter of, I would guarantee if that song is done the way it is, the audience, you're going to hear applause before they get their next line out.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to cut, and then, it's not over yet. It's not done. Like they go off stage and, like in Kiss Me Kate, and, was it Fresh Up Your Shakespeare? They leave the stage. Yay! Oh, wait a minute, we're not done yet.
Yeah.
My
That's a
question
great.
is, maybe you shouldn't end so big. I don't have a solution, but maybe you shouldn't end so big before that coda.
Yeah, I think it's a great point I wanted it to feel like it was ending, and then she gets brought back in, because it's sort of a metaphor for divorce, that every time you think you've got something solved, you don't, and you've got more things to sign and more things to do. So I don't know if that came out, but that was sort of like, Sarah thinks she's done, she's gonna leave. Oh no, you're not leaving.
Yeah.
We have things to sign. Now you've got to write a check, and now, so I try to make it a metaphor in a way for divorce in general. I hope it's not too
No, I totally enjoyed it. Just as I said, that was the only thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait a second. Not yet.
And can I just quickly say, I mean, this is going to be the stupidest feedback you're ever going to get. And you're going to hate me for it, because I know how much time and effort put in these things, but I haven't seen your key art before, and it looks like an elephant with a trunk falling off.
Oh, well,
That's when I saw it before, I didn't realize it was your show. I went, oh, it's something to do with an elephant. And it was only now I look at it that I go, oh, it's a notepad where they're coming up. But so I mean, I obsess about these things. I love key art, but something about that says to me that's an elephant whose trunk is falling off. which is not going to be useful in terms of writing it. But
so the marketing for this show, so the marketing theme of that is that Ben is moving down to the condo. This is the condo community corkboard.
Pick the number. Oh, no, now that I've had the chance to look at it properly, I know exactly what you're going for. I think it's just the rounding of the back of the nose. I think you can get the same idea, but I just go, I'd make it less like an elephant.
That's the worst thing about the show.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Absolutely loved it. Great scene, fabulous music, great cast. Wow. So very polished, and I'm just curious, how long have you been working on this?
On the show?
Yeah.
About, I would say, as a musical, it's been 7 years.
It shows.
This was
Yeah,
one of
it
the
shows.
earlier songs,
Yeah,
too.
very polished, very put together. I'd love to take a look at the rest of it.
Well, you did video on the New Works Festival.
Yes.
And Kim Maresca actually got the Best Supporting Actress in the entire festival.
We're really fortunate.
Anything else?
I would just say, I mean, one thing, I just think this is the toughest scene in the show to get right, because it's the first time that someone does something wrong. So, first Ben and Sarah are both sad about the breakup, and then Ben resolves, then you see the flashback where they meet, and then Ben resolves that he's going to do the divorce differently, and then this hits, and Sarah comes in wanting to do it differently, wanting to settle things, and it has to be believable as to why she's turning and going to sign this. She will later regret that, but can't kind of get out of it. But did you feel like you understood why she did it?
As a piece of writing, that is,
Anybody but this
For the kids.
if I had to direct that 5 minutes of the show, it's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I got to deal with a lawyer.
Because she was constantly
Seriously.
But she is passive and interacting at the same time. Like she's being acted upon, but she's also, and I thought you did a beautiful job of that. It's a tough gig to sit there and go, I don't have anything to say or really do. But it's just enough there where I'm going to try and say something here and I don't get it in, or, I think that section is crystal clear.
And she's always questioning, and so I felt, it's clear to me she got bullied into what she was doing.
Good.
So,
Just the way you described it before she walked in, and said, he pays for everything? That he wasn't there, he's a lousy.
Right.
To be able to it's basically spinning everything.
Yeah, that's what I think happens. And everything is done as fun as
And it's very,
both sides.
it is crystal clear, and I'm sure everyone will understand it.
Good, well, that's the challenge.